Hello and welcome to this very special edition of Overnighters TV, because in this episode, for a start, we're not sitting there and there. Mel's not in it because she's filming it, because you don't want to be in it, do you?
No, it's not I don't want to, but I'm really poorly and I don't want to inflict how I look today on anybody else with all this snot.
Yeah, I'm really glad you're not inflicting your snot on everybody. But on the subject of personal hygiene in general, the reason I've got a beard, or an attempt at a beard, is because I'm currently doing A Christmas Carol, the play, because I'm an actor.
Oh, darling,
Don't know if you knew that. But I'm doing a tour, and that's why I'm growing facial hair. It's not because I can't be bothered or I'm a tramp.
Can't say that.
Can't say what?
Tramp.
All right, vagrant.
Oh, probably worse.
Is it? Okay. But anyway, or this that I don't care. I haven't had a shave. But anyway, the reason for this particular episode is we're not showing you far-flung places we've been, hot places, fun places, unless you think the NEC and the Motorhome and Caravan show is hot and fun, which, you know, they had central heating.
Depends who's there, surely.
Yeah, and well, you'll see from this film, it was certainly fun. I went up there because we're thinking about changing vans, switching vans, and I wanted to have a look at the new Bailey Alliance. So, here's me, back in October, at the Motorhome and Caravan show, having a chat with some of the other vloggers and journalists about their first impressions of the new Bailey Alliance. Bob, you've been doing this business a lot longer than I have.
Yeah.
So this is the new Bailey Alliance. We're actually in the 76.4T. We're in the 76.4T, the twin version of the new Alliance. What do you think? First thoughts?
Very nice. I'm just impressed with the spec, really.
Impressions, it's nice and open. I like that upholstery. We've always liked this sort of the Bailey upholstery.
I think they've got 4 of them here out of the whole range. Bailey have essentially taken the entry-level model and the Advance and spec'd it up a bit and give you more choice. I understand that the average difference in cost is about £4,000, but it gives you quite a lot of extras. Solar panel.
Can't see that.
Choice of upholstery.
It's up there. I wonder if I do that, I might get it. There we go.
I do a lot of off-grid stuff, so the fact it's got a solar panel, I think is excellent.
There's an awning as standard, a box awning, a wind out.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
always
it's, it's one less expense.
I've just taken a motorhome away, and when it's warm weather, I think they're pretty much a necessity. And what else have we got here?
You've also got sat-nav in the cab as well, which is another enhancement that you don't get on the Advance range.
You haven't got the great big thing on the dashboard
No.
taking up, window space.
We've got the old TomTom. Of course, that's suckered onto there.
Yeah, that's right. So,
And that's, you know, to have that in there is
it's brilliant.
It's absolutely
brilliant. Yeah, on a mid-range van, it's great.
And possibly more importantly, the 160 brake horsepower engine as opposed to the standard motor, which is the 130.
Now this BHP thing, is that stand for horsepower?
Yeah, brake horsepower.
It's a Peugeot cab. It's 2 litre, but it's got 160 BHP, which I'm told stands for brake horsepower.
It does.
Yeah, I've learnt that.
It means it goes brum brum quite well.
Quite well.
And having tried the new engine, which has been recently launched in the Peugeot, it is a superb engine as well. So I've only actually driven the 130 so far, but I would imagine the 160 is just going to be even better.
Going up hills and things like that, and when you're carrying a bit of weight, you're not sort of going between the gears as much.
Exactly. And when we say a lot of weight, we generally mean when you're on your way back from France, chink.
Yeah, when you've been to the Intermarché at Calais.
Yes.
This is a classic layout,
It's a classic comfortable 2-berth tourer, really, because the advantage, aside from the fact that it's a Brit, so you've got a very well equipped kitchen, you've got 2 nice big sofas, so it's great for entertaining, single beds, large double, and then of course the other thing which is brilliant, which is the across the rear washroom.
Do we have any idea what the payload is on this van?
So you've brought it back to
Excuse me,
to what we
folks.
should be talking about. No, I don't know what the payload is.
So the user payload on this van is 593 kilos.
So, as I say, it's designed to fill the slot between the Advance and the
Autograph.
The Autograph, and hopefully it will do it very well.
How many bottles of bubbly and bottles of beer do you reckon you could get under these beds?
Well, if you reckon each bottle is, say, 2 kilos, then that's nearly 300 bottles.
I noticed you've got USBs in the light sockets there. haven't they?
That's
So-
really handy. We've got a 66.2 here.
To me, this is more of a tourer.
Please return to them and remove them to the outer car parks immediately.
Okay, thank you.
Any exhibitors with vehicles parked at the
Whenever you
rear
start talking, there's a tannoy.
I know.
Please return
You
to
realise what
them
you're doing to us for continuity.
to the outer car parks
How am I going to cut into this? Right. No, the whole USB thing's brilliant because I mean, obviously we make films, we vlog and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But obviously with my daughter, it's a constant.
Yeah, battle for the USB.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Dad, you're constantly taking things out, and
And I
you.
noticed obviously you've got the USBs here now as well. No fixed beds in this one. You've got two great long sofas. It won't take 2 minutes to unroll your beds at night. If you bomb down to Spain for a few months in the winter and you stay on site and you take your electric bikes, I can see here you can put a bike rack on the back.
So look through there. Yeah, we get a bike rack on there, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're going to stay on site for quite a while, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
But I think if you're a proper tourer, and let's be honest, to me, a motorhome is all about touring. This is fantastic. This is my choice.
So there you go. It looks like a decent thumbs up all round so far for the new Bailey Alliance. If you want to find out any more, go to the Bailey website. Thank you. That means website, universal for website. But yeah, of course, it was the motorhome and caravan show. So in the spirit of all things van wavy and saying hello to everybody in the van community, it was only right and proper that I had a chat with some other vloggers from the world of caravanning. So there's one particular vlogger that you'll probably already know, and there's also another vlogger that you'll know who's recently converted to being a bit of a motorhomer. So we're coming into, just looking at the, this is the 76, which has got the drop-down bed. It's got the front convertible lounge area. The kitchen's here in the middle. Here's the bathroom. And then through here, oh, look, it's Ian. But you're sitting in the back lounge convertible area.
This converts to the double bed to make up 2 of the 6 sleeping compartments.
Let's play a game.
All right.
You're going to now tell me why motorhomes are much better than caravans. Go.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you went away in basically the advanced 76, the version of this.
This layout.
Well, why are motorhomes better than caravans?
We started off in South Wales, went across to the east, to the seaside, down at Freshwater East.
Okay, I suppose it's the ease of setup, ease of arrival, sort things out, ease of.
Did it pee down?
No, we just had some very strong winds on the beach. If we
Right.
were kite surfing, amazing.
Right. Yeah.
Just building sandcastles for the kids.
Lovely.
Oh God, you've really put me on the spot. I don't know. I suppose that's the thing. If I was to go for a motorhome, it would be the ease of setting stuff up.
We were 3 days in each site, and when we got to Freshwater East, because the girls liked the beach so much, we didn't leave there.
No.
We sort of wasted the motorhome really, because
Yeah.
we were at the beach all the time.
Yeah.
So obviously the club site is so close to it.
Yeah, but that's all right. But that's the thing about the wasting. We often stay in one place for a long time. I don't think there's any.
It was our first time with a motorhome,
Yeah.
so we wanted to try every aspect from it. So at the second site we went to, Freshwater East, we just stayed put. We then travelled up to the north into the mountains and stayed up a site there. But every day from there we took out the motorhome and went out for a day. And one day we found this little river, some walks. There was nothing around, there was no gift shop, it wasn't commercialised. We pulled up, free parking. The girls were playing in the river. They fell in. It was great because we had the motorhome. They could come in, dry off, change, make lunch, coffee. We spent the whole day there. It cost us nothing. And all of a sudden, that's what made Zoe, my wife, click and went, I like a motorhome.
I like motorhomes.
I like
Yeah.
this situation we're in.
Why are caravans better than motorhomes?
Well, because they are. Which I'm trying to put myself in your world here. Because they are. Because you can park up somewhere. I believe you say you put your legs down. I believe that you say you unhitch, and then you create your little universe, don't you? You've got your little bit of garden. And
You're not really selling this to me. You're not selling it to me.
and and everything's just where you want it, and you know that it's not going to move for a week or 2 weeks or whatever. And then you jump in your tugger. Yeah, and I know this terminology, and you go off for the day. You go and see a castle, or you go to the beach, and then you get down there and you haven't got everything. Sorry, no,
Well,
right.
Do you know what? With what you've just told me there, I am definitely converted to motorhomes.
Does she drive at all?
She has driven it.
Right.
She.
That's important because Mel did a manoeuvring course.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this now. Mel is actually a better driver than me anyway, like with cars.
I've seen your videos. Yeah, she is.
Exactly. Yeah.
And a better singer. I think.
Yeah, better at everything. But anyway, but she kind of got over that initial hesitance, and it's not being sexist or anything. She just hadn't had an opportunity to do it. But generally, it seems to be the men do.
Well, this is the thing. I drive a van for a living, so driving a transit day in, day out, is second nature for me.
Yeah.
Zoe obviously hasn't. She took the plunge. She liked it. It's just getting used to that extra width and length.
This is my Jerry Springer final thought.
Final thought.
Do you not think that this is a different style of holiday? Because I tell you what, the convenience of being able to pack up and just head off to the next pitch, do you think that this enables you to tour more? You see, in a caravan, I would park it up at a site and I would explore the local area. You know, I would drive quite a distance to go and explore something in the local area. Then, if I wanted to move on, I would move quite a distance to the next location, explore that area. Do you not think that with a motorhome, you can go from point A to point B, relatively, short hops, but do more touring, more driving perhaps, more exploring in? Is that what this is? Does this give you a different style of touring holiday?
It does if you are brave, I think. I think the problem arises when people start to get fixated on narrow lanes and all that sort of stuff. And I think if you're brave and you've got a van that's a reasonable size as opposed to a massive beast, then yeah, that's the whole point.
Weighing up finding a place where you can leave the van and you can walk down to, say, the beach, as opposed to finding a place where you unhook the van and you drive down to a car park because you can. So, for example, we went to Bude this year and we thought we were going to leave the van. We only went for a few days, and we thought we were going to leave the van at the campsite and we would walk down. When we got there, we realised it was a really long walk.
Yeah.
And then the walk back up the hill was going to be really knackering. So I said to Mel, let me just go and have a look. And Mel at first was going, no, we can't, because this is Cornwall. You'd be crazy to drive down to a beach. But I went down, I went on my bike, checked it out, and I convinced her, and actually there was plenty of space.
All right, okay. Also, no, I'll to be fair, you've got more space, obviously, because there is that bit up the end that is not going to be taken up with a cab. Arguably, I could give you the flip and say, but you've still got 2 chairs up there anyway.
Do you know what though? Right, because you're not selling it to me. You're just waffling. To be fair, do you know what? I think that the
guy from MMM's here.
Okay.
Thanks, Wes.
Yeah.
Love you.
That was just to say that the Dave Hurrell from MMM magazine is here, and he's actually a motorhome expert. Dan.
The thing I said to Zoe in the north of Wales, I said that everywhere we're going have got shops, have got restaurants. Most of the time, it's a 7.5 or an 18-ton lorry that's delivering it. They can get up here, we can get up here. Tractors with trailers, they've got. I think if you start going down and worrying about narrow lanes, yeah, okay, if you are getting, you're enjoying the view and you've got a few people, just put into a field entrance, let them go and carry on.
So there we go. That's the Bailey Alliance, and that's me chatting with a few of the other vloggers and journos. So thank you very much to Andrew and Bob and Dan and Dave and Ian. There you go. I remembered them all.
Yay, well done.
How could I forget you all? Thank you so much for that. Thank you for your insights. So we will be back, the overnighters, with our Christmas special programme. We went up to London just the other day. and I'm currently editing all of that, and we're putting that all together, and that's going to come out in plenty of time before the Christmas holidays properly begin, in order for you guys to watch that and hopefully be inspired to maybe pop down to London to stay at the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which is Abbey Wood, which is just down near a place called Erith, which I'd never heard of, but it was amazingly well located for getting into London really, really quickly. You come right into Charing Cross, and there you are in the middle of magical, Christmassy London. So we'll be bringing you that in just a matter of days, hopefully. But for now, hope you enjoyed watching the Bailey Alliance film. That's it from us. Mel couldn't be bothered.
No.
Could you?
No, couldn't be bothered.
No. Next time you see me, I'll be clean shaven.
And I won't be covered in snot.
Lots of love.
Bye.
Bye. Oh no, I will be clean. No, I won't be clean shaven because I've got another show on the 17th. There you go.
Darling, life of an actor.
Yeah, so I might still have a beard. Important information. Extremely important information for all of you. Yeah, you're probably more bothered about the Bailey Alliance, but yeah, you know.